All right, let's talk about something that literally every single one of us has experienced. It's that strange, incredible thing our brain does where it sees faces in places they just shouldn't be.
I mean, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You're just chilling, looking up at the sky, and bam, that cloud isn't just a cloud anymore. Suddenly it's a dog, or maybe a dragon, or a face just staring right back down at you.
And it's not just in the sky, right? It happens on the ground, too. You're just walking down the street, and suddenly you see it, the headlights and the grille of a car, and it looks like it has a face. Some look kind of mean, others look happy. It's like they have their own little personalities.
Or hey, how about this one? The electrical outlet on your wall. That little face, just frozen in a state of permanent surprise. If any of this is ringing a bell, well, you're definitely not alone. And believe it or not, there's a name for this whole thing.
So what is this? This universal thing we all do? Well, it's basically a quirk in our brain's wiring that makes us absolute pros at finding meaning, even where there isn't any.
Okay, so the official term for this is pareidolia. It's a bit of a mouthful, but it comes from Greek words that basically mean beside an image. And what it really describes is our brain's habit of spotting a familiar pattern, most of the time it's a face, in something totally random. And get this, it's not a mistake. It's actually a fundamental part of how we see the world.
Which, of course, brings us to the big question. Why? Why are our brains so obsessed with finding faces everywhere? In our breakfast toast, in the clouds, even on rocks on Mars. Well, the answer goes way, way back, deep into our evolutionary past.
Yeah, see, this isn't a bug in our system, it's a feature. For our ancient ancestors, survival was all about speed. You had to instantly know if that shape in the bushes was a friend, an enemy, or a hungry predator. Think about it. The cost of missing a real threat was, well, you're dead. The cost of a false alarm? Just a little jump scare, a shot of adrenaline. So evolution basically favored the brain that was a little jumpy.
And when I say fast, I mean incredibly fast. Our brain's face detection system kicks in just 165 milliseconds. That is literally faster than you can blink. And here's the crazy part. It lights up just as fast for a fake face in a cloud as it does for a real human face right in front of you.
So, where is this happening? It's all thanks to a specialized spot in your brain called the fusiform face area, or FFA for short. Just think of it like this. It's a super sensitive, dedicated face detector that is always on 24/7, constantly scanning everything you see for anything that looks even remotely like a face.
So how does it actually work? Well, it's kind of like a two-step process. First, you have what's called bottom-up detection. Your eyes just see a basic pattern, two dots and a line underneath, and they send that rough sketch up to the FFA. Then, top-down processing takes over. The more advanced parts of your brain jump in, using your memories and expectations to fill in the blanks and go, yep, that's a face.
So, the big takeaway here. Seeing faces and things isn't some weird flaw. Nope. It's your brain doing exactly what it was designed to do. It's a finely tuned survival machine.
And this built-in feature of ours, it has been shaping everything, our culture, our art, even our science for thousands and thousands of years. And it's led to some absolutely famous illusions.
I mean, this is not a new thing at all. We're talking 40,000 years ago, you had cave artists using the natural cracks and bumps in the walls to help form their animal drawings. Fast forward to the Renaissance, and you've got Leonardo da Vinci telling his students to stare at stained walls to find inspiration. And then when we started looking up at the stars, what did we see? We imagined canals on Mars, and of course that famous mysterious face.
Ah yes, the face on Mars. This is the perfect case study. Back in 1976, NASA's Viking 1 orbiter sends back this grainy, low-res photo, and people went wild. Was it an alien monument? Proof of an ancient civilization? The speculation was insane. But then, in 2001, we got a much better look with a high-resolution camera. And the truth was revealed. It was just a regular old hill, a mesa. The face was nothing more than a trick of light and shadow playing on our pattern-seeking brains.
And this kind of thing keeps happening. Even today, it creates these bizarre cultural moments. Get this. A woman made a grilled cheese sandwich, saw the face of the Virgin Mary and the burn marks, and sold it on eBay for $28,000. Someone else found a single flamin' hot Cheeto that looked like Harambe the gorilla. It sold for almost $100 grand. And of course, you've got the all-time classic, the man in the moon.
just a random pattern of craters, but for thousands of years, cultures all across the globe have looked up and seen a face.
So, okay, seeing faces and stuff is a quirky brain feature, for sure. But it's also more than that. What does it really tell us about, well, us? As it turns out, this whole thing has some pretty profound implications.
Let's go back to Leonardo da Vinci for a second. He totally got this centuries ago. He knew it wasn't just about seeing random faces. It's about the very act of creation. It's about our mind's amazing ability to look at pure chaos, a stained wall, a block of stone, a bunch of random data, and to find order, to pull a meaningful shape out of all that noise.
And this deep-seated drive to find patterns, it's not just the engine for art and creativity. It's actually a powerful tool in psychology. I mean, it's the whole idea behind the Rorschach ink blot test. It can even be used as a marker for some neurological conditions. And today, this whole phenomenon is helping us build smarter AI by trying to teach machines to see the world the way we do.
So at the end of the day, pareidolia is so much more than just seeing a face in a cloud. It's like a window into the human condition itself. It reveals this relentless, automatic drive we have to find meaning, to find order, in what is often a very chaotic world.
And that leaves us with one last kind of mind-bending thought. We know our brains are hardwired to connect the dots, right? To see a signal in the noise. It helped us survive, it sparks our creativity, it's how we make sense of everything. But if our minds are constantly inventing patterns just to make the world feel a little less random, how do we really know what's real? How do we know which patterns are truly there and which ones we just made up ourselves?